right, good morning, beautiful people. It is a brand new month, and what a beautiful feeling it is. Happy new month to every single one of you listening right now. Welcome to August, and of course, welcome to another exciting edition of Chapters and Chats on Oxygen FM 96.9, where stories come alive, characters becomes companion, and every page opens our mind to a new way of seeing things. My name is Floriana, and I just want to tell you that one of the beautiful things about reading is that no two books challenge us in exactly the same way. Some books entertain us, and others leaves us sitting quietly long after we've turned the last page, wondering what we would have done if we were in that book, what we would have done if we were in the shoes of the characters. And today's book belongs firmly in the last category. It will just make you thinking, it will have you wondering like what is going on. The title alone is enough to make anyone think twice. Today's book is My Sister, the Serial Killer. Now, be honest with yourself. If you saw that title, if you saw that book on a bookshelf, you saw that book somewhere, wouldn't your curiosity immediately kick in? Like, you'd probably be like, what kind of story is this? What do you mean your sister is a serial killer? And you'd be wondering, is it horror? Is it a thriller? Is it detective? Or is it just a novel that is there to shock the readers? And that is what the author of the book, Oyikom Bithwaite, does brilliantly. Before you even open the first page, she already has your attention with the title, My Sister is a Serial Killer. But that's the interesting part. Once you begin reading, you discover that this isn't about catching a killer, because the killer in the book is quite obvious. So it's not about catching a killer now. It's built around detective racing against time, or investigator piecing together clues. Instead, this story is more complicated. It's about family. And I really love that. It's about the people we love, the promise we never made but somehow we feel titled to keep, the secret that grows heavier every day they are eating, and the impossible choices that life sometimes places before us. And this novel is set in Lagos State. And if you lived in Lagos, visited the city, you will immediately recognize its heartbeat. The roads are busy, life moves quickly, people are constantly chasing one thing or another. And amidst all that movement, countless personal stories unfold every single day. And that brings us to our narrator. Her name is Korede. Before we go deep into this story, let's go on a short break.
Yeah. There's a place where stories come alive and imagination runs wild. Every chapter has a story, and every story deserves a voice. Welcome to Chapters and Chats on Oxygen 96.9 FM, where we explore books that connect with you in deeper ways. Feel the journey, live the moment. It's story time. Chapters and Chats, where stories live and conversations grow. Only on Oxygen 96.9 FM. 9 FM.
All right, it's still Chatters and Chats on Oxygen FM 96. 100.9. And of course, our book for today is My Sister the Serial Killer. I almost said my serial killer. Anyways, My Sister the Serial Killer. Not my own sister now. It's another person's sister, Koride's sister. So our sister the serial killer. And of course, I have two beautiful ladies in the studio with me. I have Tenny and I also have Fikayo here. And together we are going to be rating this book because I will give the plot, I will give the stories, I will give the characters, I will give the themes, and we'll be talking about it like, okay, what is crazy about this book? Okay, now let's just get into today's book. You guys are not saying hi.
Hi everyone.
Hi,
Happy new
everyone.
month.
Fikayo, what's happening?
Nothing. I'm
Ah,
tired,
yeah.
cold, hungry.
Everything. All of the above. Don't worry. This story will keep you, it's gonna lift your mood, it's gonna make it light. All right. My Sister the Serial Killer. The narrator of the book is Korede. And at first glance, Korede, she seems like the definition of responsibility. She works as a nurse, and anyone who has spent time around healthcare professionals know that nursing requires patience, discipline, and companionship. Korede carries those qualities into every aspect of her life. She's organized, she's dependable, she pays attention to details, and she believes in doing things properly. If there was an award for being the most reliable member of the family, then Korede would definitely get it. She will get it every single year. But beneath that calm and controlled exterior lies a secret so shocking that it changes the way you see every decision Korede makes. A younger sister, Ayola, has an alarming pattern. Her boyfriend keeps ending up dead. And no, it's not an accident or mystery disappearance. Ayola herself kills them. Whenever it happens, she would not call the police, she would not run away. What she do is she calls one person, and that is her sister. She calls Korede, and once that phone rings, Korede knows exactly what it means. She knows that, okay, Ayola is at it again. She has killed somebody. And it's time for her to clean up. Because that is why she calls Korede. Hello, sister. Hello, Korede. I've done it again. Oh, I've killed someone. Then you see Korede. She's rushing with bleach, running out of the hospital, leaving her patients, and running straight to the crime scene to hide another secret, to clean up after a sister. And I want you to think about that for a moment. Imagine receiving a phone call from someone you love dearly, and before they finish speaking, you already know that your entire day is about to change. Would you answer that call? Would you go?
No. Why would I go?
You will not go?
Yes.
Okay. Tenny said she will not go, but yeah, it's fine. And would you keep helping her? This is your sister you're talking about here.
But she's doing something wrong now.
Even though you
But
don't
it's your
support things
sister.
that are wrong. You don't support things that are wrong.
But it's your sister.
Doesn't.
Okay. I feel like Fikayo and Tenny, they have contrary opinion to the author now. And you know, these things make us question this novel quietly. And it's just every decision Korede makes carries a price. If she protects her sister, she betrays her principles. But if she refuses to help, she risks losing someone she has loved all her life. Mind you, this is her only sister. Our only sister. So of course it's an emotional tug of war, and it never truly ends. Now let's talk about Ayola. Ayola, you know, Korede is calm. Now Ayola on the other hand is magnetic. You know, when you say someone is magnetic, she's attractive, she's beautiful, she's fashionable, she's charming. You know, the kind of lady that walks into the room and yes, everybody will definitely notice her. They'll be like, who is this angel? People smile at her, men fall for her, and yes, conversation, it flows naturally towards her. And she's the kind of person who seems to move through life with remarkable ease. She has a caring sister. She has a lovely appearance, a very beautiful appearance at that. And one of the first conversations this novel invites us is about the influence of beauty. Because the influence that the beauty Ayola did for her, oh my goodness, not gonna lie, her beauty really helped her. It really did save her. And yet, if we're completely honest, many of us have seen situations where charm has opened doors that characters alone can never open. And yeah, I know some of us might have experienced that. All right, now let's go into like more details of the story. As the story unfolds, we begin to notice another fascinating contrast between the sister. Korede is invisible, while Ayola is impossible to ignore. Korede quietly carries responsibility, while Ayola effortlessly attracts admiration. One sister cleans up problem, while the other creates them. You see, these sisters, they are words apart. Words and opposite, literally. And it's almost as though they represent two completely different ways of moving through life. Yet, despite all their differences, one thing brings them together: family. And you know, in many African homes, we are raised to believe that family comes first. We are taught to stand by our siblings. We are reminded that no matter what happens outside the house, home should always remain the place of loyalty. Those values are beautiful. They are important. Yes, we agree. But this novel will definitely make you question everything. It'll be like, are you sure that I can actually do this? Are you sure this bond is worth it? Is it worth it? Anyways, now let's go more into the detail of the story. Now, the story opens with Ayola calling her sister Korede and telling her that, oh, I've done it again. And Korede is like, I'm coming. She leaves her work and she goes to meet Ayola where she is. Ayola has killed another man, another of her boyfriends. And of course, as usual, Korede helps clean it up for her. And the thing is, when Ayola did this, she does not do anything. She just walk out of the room and smile. And she's just there. She's like, okay. In her mind, she has done well because her sister has cleaned after her. The painful thing is, her sister never asks questions. Her sister never asks her, okay, what did you do? Why did you do it? She just cleans up after her, which in some type of way I really do not really fancy in the book. But yes, we'll talk about that later. Then, another character is introduced into the story. The character is Tade. Tade and Korede, they work together at the hospital because Tade is also a nurse. So Tade and Korede, they are colleagues. They work together at the hospital. When Tade first saw Ayola, of course, like all the other guys, he falls for her immediately. He falls for her charm. He falls for her beauty. And then Korede, Ayola as well, also likes Tade. She falls for him. But remember, Korede likes Tade. She has always liked him. She has always admired Tade. She loves Tade, literally. When she noticed that Ayola and Tade likes Ayola and vice versa, Ayola also liked Tade, she was scared. She tries to warn Tade to tell him that, oh no, you can't be with my sister, because she knows the truth about her sister. She knows that if Ayola and Tade become a thing, definitely Tade would end up like all the other guys that Ayola has dated. So she was scared for Tade. Baby girl was literally scared for this man. She tried to warn him. She tried to say, oh, don't do this. You can't be with my sister. It's my sister. But no, Tade is so caught up and is so engrossed with Ayola's charm, and he is like, okay, you are just being a bad person. You don't want me to date your sister, right? Anyways, let's go on a very short break. We'll find out more about the story when we come back.
Yeah. There's a place where stories come alive and imagination runs wild. Every chapter has a story, and every story deserves a voice. Welcome to chapters and chat on Oxygen 96.9 FM, where we explore books that connect with you in deeper ways. Feel the journey, live the moment. It's story time. in chat, where stories live and conversations grow. Only on Oxygen 96.9 FM. Oh, 9 FM. Chapters and chat, where stories live, and conversations grow. Only on Oxygen 96.9. 96.9 FM. Oh, 9 FM. Yeah.
Welcome back to Chapters and Chats on Oxygen FM 96.9. Of course, I am FLORIANA, and today we are discussing one of the most talked about novels to come out of contemporary African literature, My Sister, the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Bethwaite. And of course, you know the title. One thing I really love about the author is the title of her books. You see, that title is so catchy. No one will see My Sister, the Serial Killer, and you would not want to read it because you would want to know what is happening. How is your sister a serial killer? And before the break, we looked at the unusual premises of the novel, the fascinating contract between Korede and Ayola. Now, we saw that, Ayola, she's literally a serial killer. She kills her boyfriend. She kills every man she has been with for no reason at all. She just kills them. Like, there's no reason. And then we see Korede, a very good, dedicated sister who cleans up after her sister. Literally, when Ayola commits this murder, she calls her sister and Korede comes running to her. And yes, one of the things I admire about this book is one of the things I admire about the author is that she understands human emotions. She does not simply tell us what a character feels. She allows us to experience those emotions with them. Take Korede for example now. On the surface, she's the dependable older sister. She's practical, she's organized, and always in control. But the more time we spend with her, the more we realize that she's carrying an invisible burden. She's not exactly happy, but she was built like that. She was literally built to care after her sister. And imagine living every day with a secret that could destroy your family, because even their parents do not know. And just imagine living every single day with that secret that could destroy your family, even when it comes to light. But then you're also a principled person. You have rules, you have boundaries, and you are a very disciplined person, but then you have to protect your family. I mean, that emotional pressure quietly shapes every decision she makes. And perhaps that's why people like me now, I do not really connect with Korede, because I don't think it's something I would do. I do not really connect with her on that aspect, but most of us may never find ourselves in an exact situation. Yes, I would never find ourselves in an exact situation, but many of us know what it feels like to carry the responsibility that nobody else sees. We know what it's like to smile in public while privately dealing with worries that refuse to go away. Now let's go back to Dr. Tade. And I do not want to reveal too much because of those who have not read the novel. We see Dr. Tade becomes very important in the book, in Korede's emotional journey, because she admires him. Like I said earlier, she has a thing for him, and hoping that perhaps one day he would see her the same way she sees him. But that's what she's thinking. But life, it doesn't go as we plan now. Come on, it doesn't go as a plan. And life for Korede has other plans, because Korede knows that Dr. Tade doesn't like her like that, and probably he would not like her like that, but she wants to protect him. But doing so would also require revealing our sister's secret, and is also revealing our own secret that could destroy their family. Another character that I would like to talk about is Mukhtar. Mukhtar, he was not really, he didn't do too much in the book, but he's a very important character in the book because he is a quiet character. And is this person we see Korede always having a conversation with. Like I said earlier, Korede is a nurse. So Mukhtar is one of our patients. He's an elderly man. He's one of our patients. And though Mukhtar, we see another side. Through Mukhtar now, we see another side to Korede. She's very vulnerable with him. She tells him what is in her mind. She discusses everything with Mukhtar. And we see someone who desperately needs to be heard. That's the side she gives Mukhtar. Someone who has spent so much time protecting everyone else, but she hardly has anyone to protect her. There is something deeply moving about those scenes because it reminds us that everyone needs a safe place. We all need to have a safe place. And I said earlier that I do not want to judge too much, do not want to give us too much expo of the book. And if you're looking for a very short read, now this one is your go-to because I'm not going to lie, it has just like about 194 pages. So it's a very short book to read. It's something you can read within 3 hours if you're a dedicated reader. To be very honest, I think I read the book in a day, and that was not in 3 hours now, but in a day because I was doing other things. But yes, it's a very short read. It's straightforward, but it did not give us the ending we want. To be very honest, it did not give us the ending we want. All right, now let's still look more about the book. And I said earlier that I do not want to spoil too much about the book. So let's quickly give us a quick summary again about the book so that we can discuss about it, so that Tenny and Fikayo can also come up and just tell us what their thoughts are about the storyline. Like I said earlier, the story is about two sisters. It's about Korede and it's also about Ayola. Korede, the elder sister, she's responsible. She's the good sister who is willing to do anything for her sister. She's quite responsible. She's trustworthy. She's a nurse, by the way, so she has principles. And then on the other hand, we see Ayola. Ayola is a very beautiful girl. Very beautiful. She's attractive, but she has a problem. I don't know if I should call it a problem or a sickness, but yes, let's just classify it as a problem. She has a problem, and that problem is killing her boyfriends. Every man she's with, she kills them. Is there a reason? No. Is she mentally unstable? No. She just kills them. She's just a serial killer. She's a psycho. She kills them. But then we see the bond between both sisters, because anytime she commits a murder, she calls her sister, Korede. She calls her to come and help her clean up. And Korede, being a very good sister, would help her sister clean up the body of who they killed, the dead body. She would go there with bleach and they will clean up the scene, the crime scene. They will dispose the body together. And it has been going on for years, which Korede knows about, but their parents do not know about. And because of Korede sees that Ayola, by the way, sees that her sister is loves her so much, she takes advantage of that all the time. She takes advantage of that to get what she wants from her sister. She just go to her, sweet talk her sister, and let her sister do things for her, things that are not appropriate, things that are not right. Then we see Dr. Tade enter the scene. Dr. Tade is someone that Korede has a crush on. She has had a crush on him for years. He's also a doctor in the same hospital where Korede works as a nurse. She has had a crush on him for years. She has liked him, but Dr. Tade does not see her the same way. Dr. Tade meets Ayola once and instantly he falls for Ayola. But Korede now is scared because she does not want Dr. Tade to be the same way all the other men Ayola has dated to be. She doesn't want him dead. She tried to give him like some reasons why he should not date our sister, because apparently she cannot tell Dr. Tade the entire reason why he should not date her sister, because he kept questioning her that why don't you want me and your sister to be together. But of course she cannot give him the entire details about that, so she does have to give him like, oh, you can't date my sister. What do you mean you want to date my sister? But of course we can't control men now, can we can't do that. Dr. Tade being so adamant, and he pursue his relationship to Ayola. If you want to find out what happened to Dr. Tade, you can just probably get the book, because we're not going to do any spoiler yet. All right, let's take a look at the writing style that the author have used to write in the story. Now let's take a look at the writing itself. And in today's world, many people struggle to find time to read long novels. Someone like Fikayo now, I'm sure she would not sit down to read a novel that has about 500 pages. So this one is definitely a good read for her. It's a very short book, and yes, again, it's quite attractive because of the story title, My Sister the Serial Killer, and it's very short. But do not mistake the size of the book for its simplicity. That book is nothing but simple. It's quite complicated. And yes, every chapter serves a purpose. Every conversation reveals something important. There isn't a great deal of unnecessary description because the author trusts readers to fill in the emotional space themselves. It's a modern style. Like I said, the story takes place in Lagos. So it's refreshing, it's a modern type of writing, and yes, it features another standout humor. There's humor in the book, and it's quite surprising because you're wondering like, okay, how is there humor in this book? It's because of the subject matter. You might find it you might find that surprising, but yes, it has this dark humor. For people that loves dark humor, yeah, you can see that a little bit one way or the other. You can see that in the book. And yes, the next minute you are amused by the awkward conversations, because there were a lot of awkward conversations in the book. A lot of them just pops up in the book. And we're talking about the themes of the book now. Family loyalty. It's quite important because that's what we're seeing first. We see these sisters. We see Korede being so loyal to Ayola, and I'm sad that she was so loyal to her. And I would say Justice, although we do not really see Justice play out like that, because at the end of the day, did we really see Justice? No, we did not see Justice play out like that in the book. Appearance and privilege. Ayola was able to get away with the things she did because of her appearance, because of how beautiful she looks. And another one is silence. Korede was silent throughout the book. She did not expose her sister's wrongdoings. She kept quiet and kept supporting her wrongdoings. Another one is responsibility, moral responsibility. And again, that also falls to Korede, because she's torn between the line. She questions her moral responsibility and her responsibility to her sister. She questions that. All right, now let's take a look. Tenny, Fikayo.
Yeah.
With the plot though, what do you think about it?
You know, I don't really read books, but like with the name of the book, like sounds
Captivating,
yes,
interesting, catchy.
very, very interesting. And with the summary you just did,
She had to breathe it.
so sad, Sha. Because she warned him, like she was trying to, if this thing was like a movie now, we'll say, oh, she tried to give him some little signs, but like he ignored just because he likes her, and the loyalty between her and her sister.
Do you think that Tade died? Because I didn't say whether or not he died. You think he died? Really?
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so? She's giving that response because of my facial expression. She doesn't know. She's not giving
really
that.
sure.
She's not
like,
sure.
I don't think.
Fikayo, do you think that Tade died?
Yeah, I think so.
You think he died? Why? Because he's dating Ayola. But now let's put ourselves in. But let's just put ourselves in Korede's shoe. You have a sister, and you love your sister so dearly. It's family now. To be very honest, would you support her? Would you support her?
Yes and no.
Okay. Why did you say yes?
like you said, you really love the sister.
Yeah, she loves her
So
sister.
anything you can do for your sister to protect her, but at the same time, it's not a good thing that you're doing such.
To like clean up after your sister.
Yeah.
What about you, Tenny?
Yes, I know. I would go with what FK said, but situations like this, me, I'm always scared, so I might not really put full support
With your sister.
Yes, because she knows that my sister doesn't really like something like this, so she might not want to like put my full attention because she knows that I'll be very nervous and very, very scared about it.
All right. Now, it's about time we start rating the book. But before we come into that, let's just go for a very short break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. There's a place where stories come alive and imagination runs wild. Every chapter has a story, and every story deserves a voice. Welcome to Chapters and Chat on Oxygen 96.9 FM, where we explore books that connect with you in deeper ways. Feel the journey, live the moment. It's story time. Chapters and Chat, where stories live and conversations grow. Only on Oxygen 96.9 FM. 9 FM. Chapters and Chat, where stories live, and conversations grow. Only on Oxygen 96.9. 96.9 FM. I'm FM. Yeah.
Your station, your heartbeat. Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
All right. Thank you for staying with us on Chapters and Chat on Oxygen FM 96.9. All right. Do not forget that if you want to give your opinion about this story, about the plot I just said now, you can do well to call into the studio 0704 700 3969 or 0704 700 2969. And of course, I would also be asking one question, just one question to one lucky person. So if you want to answer that, just do well to call. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello. Good morning. Can you please step away from your radio?
Okay, ma.
All right. Thank you. Or turn it off. All right. Thank you. What's your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Blessing Wabulu. I'm calling from Odiono.
Blessing. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, ma.
Blessing, I've missed you on the show. I've missed you on the program. What's been happening now? I've not been hearing your calls. What's happening?
Ma?
I said, what's happening? Like, I've missed you on the show. You've not been calling us in on Chatters and Chat.
Ma, I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, let me just go straight into the question. Have you been following us?
No.
You've not been following us. Do you know the title of the book we're treating today?
My sister is a serial killer.
Okay, my sister is a serial killer. All right. Do you know the name of the sister that is the serial killer that kills?
Korede Anayola.
No, not the name of the two sisters. What's the name of the sister that kills people? What's her name?
Ma?
What's the name of the sister that is
Korede.
Korede is the name of the sister.
Ayola.
You're just guessing. You're just guessing. I will not take that one because you're just guessing. But what's the name of the doctor that Korede likes?
Dr. Tade.
Dr. Tade. All right, we'll give you that one. All right, thank you for calling in. Don't worry, just come in next week for your gift. All right. You can definitely watch us live on Facebook, Oxygen 96.9 FM, on Instagram, Oxygen 96.9 FM, on TikTok, Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan, and on YouTube, Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello, good morning. What's your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Sepiro Samuel. I'm calling from Billy Carlos Street.
All right, Samuel. What's the title of our book?
My sister, the serial killer.
Not serious, so it's not serious killer. It is serial killer.
Yes, ma'am.
Serial killer, not serious killer. They're two different things. All right, what's the name of the two sisters?
Korede and Ayola.
Okay, what does Ayola do anytime she kills someone?
She called Korede to clean her up.
To clean up the crime scene, not to clean her up. All right, thank you. What's your name?
Sepiro Samuel.
Samuel. All right, Samuel. Thank you for calling in. Because you were able to answer our question, just do well to come into the studio next week for your gift. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, that's all. That's the only lines we're going to be taking today. The phone lines are officially closed. So yes, now let's go into one of my favorite parts of Chapters and Charts, and it's literally rating the book. Let's talk about the storyline now. I'm not going to lie. The storyline is one of the most original contemporary fiction, and I love the fact that it's not the usual. It's not the normal African stories that we see today, whereby the female characters there are the ones suffering. It's quite different. It's telling us about the bond of your family, the bond of sisterhood, literally. So I love it, and it's the one that you just be questioning everything that is happening, because instead of the normal one of asking who is the killer, because now we are not even finding out who the killer is. We know who the killer is, but we're asking a different question. We're asking, what do you do when you know who the killer is? And I know that is quite different, and I really love that. So for the storyline, which is the plot, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because I love the storyline. Tenny, what are you going to give the storyline?
9 over 10.
Why are you copying me?
Oh, so sorry, audience.
Mikayo, what are you giving the storyline?
6.
Why?
Then why are you gonna
like I'm shocked. I don't read story, but like the story
Same.
line is
Yes,
giving
I know, but
6.
yes, that's what I can give it.
That's brutal.
6.
Yeah.
All right. We all have different opinions, though. Now let's take a look at the characters now. And I mean, Korede, she's one of the strongest narrator in that book because she's the narrator of the book. She's the one telling us the book from our own POV. So she's a very strong character. And yes, Ayola is someone we would not forget. She's quite charismatic. Let's just leave it like that. She's quite charismatic, unpredictable, and yeah, she's something. She's just something. Let's just leave it like that. So for characters, but before I rate the character, I just want to say that I am not really a fan of the characters. Why? Because now let's bring it to real sense. I love the bond between both sisters, but in real life, in real sense, it's not going to happen. What do you mean you're killing somebody and I'm cleaning up after you? So Korede literally annoyed me in that book, and Ayola, she took advantage of Korede as sister. Because of that, I am going to be giving the characters a 6. Just because of that. Because of the fact that Korede was quite annoying because she knew these things and she didn't tell anybody, including their parents. And again, I love the bond. I love the sisterhood. But yes, I'm going to give the character a 6. Tenny, what are you thinking about the characters? What do you think?
5 over 10.
Why?
Because I'm not really in support of you killing someone, calling your sister to rescue you. Like, does not really make sense. Like, how would you
Fikayo, what about you?
Is she going to give him 6?
The characters is getting the 6. All right, the writing style. I love the writing style. I love the fact that the book is very short. It's something you can read within hours. Again, if you are a dedicated reader, you love to read, you would definitely finish that book within 3 hours. At most 3 hours. Like I said before, it has just 100 and something pages. It has 194 pages. So yes, the writing style, I love it. And Oyukon Bithwaite writes with remarkable economy. Our prose are sharp and easy to read. I love books that are easy to read, not books that are complicated to read. So it's quite easy to read, and definitely you would, as a reader, you would enjoy the descriptive and emotionally expansive writing. Yeah, you're going to love that. So the writing style, I'm going to give the writing style a 9 out of 10. I feel, seeing as I'm the one that have read the book in the studio right now, I think I'm the only one that can give that writing style something, that can rate it.
Just FLORIANA.
All right, the themes of the book, I'll give the themes a 9 as well, because I love the sisterhood. We see family loyalty, we see justice, we see Korede being thinking, oh, is it justice or bond? We see that for her, and I love that. And we see gender expectation. In normal sense, you know, if the case were to be reversed now, we would have different things to say. But come on now, this time is the lady that is the villain, the female character, a female character now that is the antagonist of the book. So definitely the themes, I'm giving the theme 9.5. The suspense, I'll give it the suspense 9 as well, because yes, I love it. But the ending, I'm going to give the ending 5 out of 10. I'll give the ending 5 out of 10. And the reason is quite simple. It's because I don't know, it's open. It's like the author just said, okay, you people should finish the book in your head. Because it definitely did not end the way I wanted it to end. It did not end. Now, should I just tell you guys the ending?
Yeah. He died.
I did not say this. I'm not going to review if he died or not. You'll find out by yourself. But the ending, literally, unfortunately for someone like us, fortunately for Ayola, they didn't catch her all through.
My God.
That's crazy.
So that's why I'm giving the ending a 5. Because now the killing...
They catch her.
What do you say?
How will they catch her?
I don't know. I'm open for a part 2 of that book, but I'm not even gonna lie. But the ending, that's it. So they didn't catch her all through till the end of the book. She was not caught. The only person that knows she kills people is her sister. That's the only person that still knows. So that's why I'm giving the ending a solid 5 out of 10. Overall, let me hear from Tenny first. What are you giving the book overall?
Why wouldn't they catch her? Hey.
Your issue
that
is
was
the fact
too
that
smooth, like
too smooth.
Thank God they named it serial killer.
Yeah, you see, the title is actually living up to the the plot is living up to the expectations.
6.
Really, overall 6. But don't you like the fact that it's a different type of book, something that a female character is not suffering? Because you know one thing about African writers, it's always painting the ladies, the women to suffer. But this time, it was that woman. It was the woman that was dishing out this breakfast.
Still stay with 6.
You still stay with 6. I'm not influencing your decision.
6/10.
6/10.
Yeah.
All right. Pikaya, what about you?
6.5.
6.5.
Finally, but it's still 6. Everything 6.
That's quite higher than Tenny's own. All right. If you want to rate the book, 07047003969 or 07047002969. Those are the numbers to call if you want to rate the book. We're going to go on a short break, and when we come back, I am going to give the book my own rating. What I think the overall rating is.
Yeah. There's a place where stories come alive and imagination runs wild. Every chapter has a story, and every story deserves a voice. Welcome to chapters and chat on Oxygen 96.9 FM, where we explore books that connect with you in deeper ways. Feel the journey, live the moment. It's story time. Chapters in chat, where stories live and conversations grow. Only on Oxygen 96.9 FM. 9 FM. Chapters and chat, where stories live, and conversations grow. Only on Oxygen 96.9. 96.9 FM. Oh, on FM. Yeah.
All right. Of course, it is Chapters and Charts on Oxygen FM 96.9. All right, today we took a journey through My Sister is a Serial Killer by Oyinkan Bithwit. And yes, I still have two amazing and beautiful ladies here, Tenny and Fikayo. And they gave the book a 6. A 6. One gave the book a 6, and the other one gave the book a 6.5. I would have loved to ask the man in the house right now what he gives the book, but yeah, it's alright. But now, of course, the book is about a girl, two sisters, Ayola and Korede. We see the sister bond, and Korede, being the first child, she's a good girl. She loves her sister so dearly. She's a nurse. And Ayola has an habit, and that habit is killing all her boyfriends. Every man that comes her way, she kills them. And the painful thing is that these men, they like her so much because she's beautiful. She's attractive. So once they see her, they literally like her. And we see Tade. Tade is a doctor at the hospital where Korede is working, because Korede is a nurse. So Tade is a doctor there, and Korede has feelings for Tade, but Tade does not feel like that for her. So she's just keeping her feelings to herself. But when Tade meets with Ayola, Tade instantly falls for her. Of course, Korede tries to warn Tade because she does not want Tade to be a victim of Ayola's work as killing. So she does not want Tade to be a victim of that, but Tade is so adamant he does not want to hit to her. I did not reveal whether or not Tade was killed in the book. Of course, if you want to find out, you can just do well to read the book, because I do not want to spoil too much of it. But I did say that at the end of the day, we see that Ayola, nothing happened to her. Oh, my dear, she was just there. All right, now let's give the book an overall rating. In my opinion, I'm going to be giving the book a solid 8, because it's a different storyline. It's not something I would see and I'm like, okay, I literally know that the female character there is going to suffer. And it's not something that I would see and I'm like, oh, it's love. So it's something that is different. It's quite different. It's a story about your sister is killing somebody. So I literally love that. Now, the reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 is because, yes, we know that it's flawless, it's beautiful, it's nearly flawless, but again, the ending is something that I did not really like. I'm not going to lie, I'm not satisfied with the ending. Every single day I check whether or not the author the writer of that novel is going to release a sequence. But we don't see nothing like that. I don't know. We are not seeing that. But yes, the ending is something I did not really like. It's intelligent without being complicated. It has the suspense without relying on twists and things like that. But yes, the ending is something I did not really like in the book. So, but yeah, it's a good read. It's a good read. One of the things I love in the book is the fact that it is engaging. It is unique. Like I said earlier, it's one of the books that you would want to read. It's because it's not like other books. It's not portraying the female character as someone who is suffering. So it's something I love. It's unique and it has strong female characters. It has a very sharp writing, and the title, it's quite engaging. I don't know what, but Oyinka really did a one with that title. When she gave the book when she gave the book the title, is quite attractive, very attractive. I'm not even going to lie, but the cause of the book, in my opinion, number one, the ending. I will always emphasize on the ending. I do not like the ending. It was a suspense, but there was no much review. Like, come on, the ending. So that's why I'm going to be giving it why I give it. But it's a brilliant book. It was brilliantly written. It's entertaining. It's thought-provoking. I love it. All right, Tenny and Fikayo, give your final words before we round up on the program today.
8.5/10.
Why are you changing your words?
What did I say before? 9. It's still the same thing. Approximately still 9. But okay, still go with 9. Okay.
What about you, Fikayo?
I will upgrade it to 7.
To 7. You're being nice.
Yes.
But it's something you would love to read. Would you love to read it though?
Partially, yes.
Why not the partially? what was missing?
Okay, yes.
What about you, Tenny?
Yes, but I would not finish it that same day like you did.
She said she would not finish it that day. I promise you the book is quite short. So if
Short for 100. You guys can you hear 194 pages.
Yes, it is short.
And it's short.
It is.
Okay.
You know, you would want to know what happened at the end, so that's why I'm saying the book is short. It is quite short. All right, and that brings us to the end of today's edition of Chapters and Chats on Oxygen FM 96.9. Thank you to who called. Thank you to the people who called. Just come in next week for your gift. And thank you, Tenny. Thank you, Fikayo, for joining me on the program. Hey, help me. Help me, people. Help me. What's that? My name is Floriana. And until next week, keep reading, keep asking questions, and never underestimate the power of a good book, because every page has the potential to change the way we think, and sometimes even the way we live. Do not worry, guys. Next week, I'm coming in with another amazing story for us. A story that is going to keep us questioning things, but it's going to be a lovely read. Don't worry, it's not going to be like this one. It's not going to be my sister is a serial killer. We're not killing anybody next week. But yes, you want to keep it locked on Oxygen FM 96.9 because we have amazing lineups for you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next edition of Chapters and Chat. Good morning.
Yeah.